there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Pippen pass to Jordan from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. In transition, here they come. Moving it up. Here's Irving. Longley with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Jordan against Irving. Jordan, the pass to Rodman from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Rodman with a rebound. The Bulls on offense. Jordan, the pass to Longley. Here's Rodman. He's guarded by Washington. Now here's Jordan. The three. The three. And the Bulls get it back. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson from downtown. Offensive rebound. Doncic left side. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Here's Jordan. That's tipped. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Here's Harper. Had the space there, but it's offline. Pass to Doncic. Puts the move on. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with the Bulls head coach. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. There's the drive. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first five.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Harper. Here's Longley. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Rodman. Shoots over Thompson. Rodman, no good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, if you overplay Klay Thompson because of his shooting ability, he understands when to put it on the deck and get to the dribble drive game. Such a hard guy to deal with.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Dallas leading by 6. Doncic passes to Washington. Fires in the triple. Washington's got 5.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's Thompson for three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. A minute 22 left in the first. Jordan, the pass to Kukoc to end the run. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Doncic passes to Thompson. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls trail by 16. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Here's Marshall, and he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. Here's Kerr. And again, no good by Chicago.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Shoots. Washington grabs the miss. Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. P.J. Washington, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Dallas. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Here's Kukoc.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Kerr, the pass to Whittington. Here's Simpkins. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Whittington. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Jordan. Doncic pulls down the board.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Gafford. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Here's Jordan.
Scottie Pippen. Ron Harper.
For 3. Here's Klein. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Jordan. Banked it in off the glass. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Thompson scanning the floor. Goes up at the elbow. Chicago grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Harper. Here's Rodman. Got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Jordan. Here's Harper, guarded by Doncic. Here's Rodman. No good on the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Irving just so dynamic on offense, guys. A million ways he can hurt you.
Pass to Pippen. Looking to win the run. Now Jordan. He's guarded by Irving. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. It's been all Mavericks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Doncic. Fires for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. So it's Chicago now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Rodman. They get it back. Here's Klein. Good D by Doncic.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Washington's shot is good.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
1:52 left in the first half. Thompson outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from three.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Jordan. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And now the Mavs on the run. Thompson's shot is off. Doncic against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Chicago with a board. Longley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Rodman. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Chicago foul. Ron Harper. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gafford finds Thompson. And here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. 32 seconds left in the half. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Washington. And here's Gafford. Now Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Assist from
Thompson's got 8 assists in the game.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
And the shot goes in. Jordan's got 11 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Doncic. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And it's Longley in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Lets a 3 fly. On target from range. He has 7.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Over Irving. Here's Rodman. Here's Harper. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Irving. Washington outside. And the 3 off target. And so here is Chicago. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Rodman, the pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Here we go. Irving with it. Jordan picks him up. Thompson, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw no good for Jordan. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Thompson's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Drops in the layup for 2. Harper's got 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Chicago foul. Ron Harper. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gafford with a screen on Jordan. The drive by Irving. And there's the rejection. Here's Pippen. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Harper. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. Doncic on the wing. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
One more time for your junior Lavables.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Pippen. First personal foul. Third team foul. Chicago foul. Ron Harper. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Gafford finds Irving. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Longley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Kerr. Here's Longley. Now here's Jordan. 15 points in the game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Fires from the line. Here's Pippen, defended by Thompson. Pass to Kerr. The three-pointer off the mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. The Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Doncic hits them both. And so here is Chicago. Jordan with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Rodman. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Will it go? Rebounded by Marshall. Pippen's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Doncic has got 16 points now. Pass to Kukoc. Gafford with the block. Doncic right side. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Jordan, the pass to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Here's Pippen. To the wing on the left. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 8 now. Marshall inside, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Kerr. The Bulls with another miss. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Marshall. Pass to Washington. No one near him. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pippen laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pippen's got his second basket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Luka Doncic is out there with Thompson, and it's Marshall in at the small forward.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Kerr. Drains the triple. Kerr's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 20.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Kerr, pass to Jordan. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Marshall. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Doncic. Takes it inside, and he lays it up and in. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Launches a 3. Kerr, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Doncic. Pass to Marshall.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Longley. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Now Thompson. Here's Gafford. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
Kerr, pass to Whittington. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The three from Thompson. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
You have to be aware when Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He can pull up at any time off that dribble.
Here's Longley, guarded by Doncic, to the right side. Here's Kukoc. The Bulls with another miss. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Doncic with the bucket.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Free throw no good for Jordan. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Pippen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Chicago foul. Dennis Rodman. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Rodman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Team foul.
And he can't get the first one. He does not get the second one. The Mavericks on offense. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Pass to Harper. Shot from the low post is good. 1:57 left in the fourth.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Doncic left side. The three is up. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Pass to Jordan. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Dallas. Here's Thompson. Rodman with a rebound. And so here is Chicago. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The three from Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
36 seconds left in the final quarter.
Ron Harper. Fifth personal foul.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Thompson finds Doncic. Gafford with the ball. Back to Washington. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Rodman, the pass to Jordan. To halt the run. Gafford grabs the miss. Doncic with it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke.
Is a loaded with new features.
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Now, here is Hornacek. Outside for Stockton. Doncic with the steal. By himself. And the dunk by Doncic.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. Jacks up a three. Utah the rebound. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here is Stockton. Pass to Malone. And the rejection by Gafford. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic with it. Picked up by Stockton. It's been a slow start here for Utah. They trail by 6. Russell finds Malone. Good on the bucket.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
That shot wide open. Washington's got 5 points so far.
And
they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Malone. Stockton outside. Back to Malone, and Malone gets double teamed. 5 to shoot, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Right side, Russell. 3 on the clock. Over Thompson. Russell, no luck. Mavericks leading by 7. Shoots it. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hand.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Stockton passes to Foster. Outside, Russell. Stockton outside. Clock at 6. Here's Malone. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
Hornacek against Irving. The rebound by the Jazz. Stockton with it. No scoring in this one. Russell kicks to Stockton. Shoots over Doncic. Russell against Thompson. Russell dishes to Foster. Shoots over Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the left wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And it's Washington missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
For the Jazz. Ostertag's checked in for Foster. Keith comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Anderson in for Jeff Hornacek. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. 3, Marshall knocks down the 3 ball.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And stolen by Thompson. And he drives in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
3-pointer from Stockton. Pass to Keith. Here's Ostertag. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You like how Ostertag fights for the boards. He knows those second chance points are worth it.
And the Jazz with some changes. Malone comes in for Keith, and Isley subbed in for Stockton.
Substitution for New Jersey. The mailman, Karl Malone. Howard Isley.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Here's Isley. That's tipped. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Here's Isley. Dinwiddie covering. Isley the pass to Ostertag. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 3. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Malone, no luck.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Thompson. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the force line. Now Anderson following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Gafford. Malone can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Irving can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Anderson. Still yet to score. And here's Malone outside. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Marshall. To the wing on the left. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Jazz.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 96, John Brown.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. Utah calls timeout. The Jazz making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jazz trail by 16. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Guy says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. And it's Malone missing. Mavericks leading by 18. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Doncic has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Anderson passes to Isley. Out to Morris. Here's Malone, and it's Malone finishing it off.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the rejection by Gafford. Jazz passing it around. Malone down low. Kleber on him. Malone gets the bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Malone's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone wants.
Hornacek is checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for Isley. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Pass to Doncic. Washington against Stockton. Thompson passes to Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Stockton outside. Pass to Ostertag. And here's Malone over Washington. And it's Malone again missing. Thompson surveying the floor. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Stockton. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. Thompson from long range. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ostertag pass to Hornacek. The Jazz with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
And so Thompson nails both of them. .141 left here in the second. Here's Hornacek. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Good dose of toughness on display from Hornacek, pushing through that contact for the and-one opportunity.
Utah shooting just their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Washington. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 20. Back to Stockton. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Foster's checked in for Malone. And it's Russell in for Anderson. 1:10 left in the first half. Doncic passes to Washington. Pass to Doncic. It's blocked.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Hornacek. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Foster. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Keefe is checked in for Ostertag. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Over to the wing. Russell inside. He's covered by Thompson. The Jazz again can't hit it. Now Irving. And So it's Dallas holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
John Stockton out there with Jeff Hornacek. Then it's Malone, then it's Russell, and it's Foster in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Stockton. Malone, left side. Hornacek for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here is Hornacek, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And the Jazz with possession here. Russell left side and stolen by Irving. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Will it go? That one goes in.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Doncic. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
And Malone gets double teamed. There's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Pass to Doncic. Washington with it. Now here's Gafford. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Stockton. Malone right side. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Gafford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw, no good for Gafford. Out to Thompson, the tray. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
Hornacek against Irving. Hornacek passes to Foster. Shoots over Washington. Pass to Malone. The shake. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson outside. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hornacek passes to Malone. Back to Hornacek. The kick out to Anderson. Malone in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, Malone is just so strong, even when he gets hit. He stays with the shot nicely.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Malone, no good on that one. Dallas with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Irving's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Stockton the pass to Anderson. Here's Malone. Pass to Foster. Stolen by Washington. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hornacek passes to Foster. Doncic with the steal. Anderson up top. He's covered by Thompson. Anderson dishes to Malone. Pass to Hornacek. Stolen by Washington. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Anderson. Outside for Stockton. Jazz passing it around. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. They need this. Foster passes to Stockton. The Jazz again can't hit it. Thompson outside from deep Washington. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Doncic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Doncic has gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. Pass to Keith. The kick out to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here is Keith. He's covered by Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like how aggressive Keith is on offense. Really good work being able to draw shooting fouls because of his aggressiveness.
And he can't get the first one.
One of the things I like about Keith is that he's physical, but he also does not play outside of himself. He knows what his team needs from him and does his best to consistently deliver just that.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hornacek comes in for Anderson, and it's Stockton in for Isley. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving kicks to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Washington against Keith. Pass to Malone. And Malone gets double-teamed. Stockton with no one around him. Offline with his 3. Stockton's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here are the Mavericks now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Washington missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hornacek from long range. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in.
Smart play from Hornacek. Seeing a lane opening up and taking advantage.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And the Jazz making a change here. Isley's checked in. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. Lets it fly. And it's Malone with the rebound. Utah with the ball. Hornacek right side. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson outside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And they double up Doncic. Pulls up. Washington, that's good.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Here's Keith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Gafford. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Washington against Keith. Isley the pass to Malone. Malone is doubled. Here's Ostertag. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you got to bring more force and muscle than that to stop Ostertag. He's way too strong inside to play soft against him.
Doncic passes to Irving. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ostertag inside, covered by Gafford. Here's Malone, and the rejection by Gafford. And here is Doncic. Thompson passes to Doncic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now 23 points for Luka Doncic. And the Jazz with possession here. Hornacek outside. Pass to Ostertag. Kicks it out to Hornacek. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Doncic against Keith. And Doncic gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now, here's Malone. Isley the pass to Hornacek. Malone kicks to Hornacek. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hornacek passes to Isley and stolen by Thompson. Here's Doncic. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.
And lucky for you,